Cheers, collective. I hope you're doing well. Good morning. Welcome to my channel. My name is Kim. This is 5 Mirror Tarot. You need to get your little selves in here. We're going to do a nighttime reading. Get comfortable. But first, let's release the karma for the higher good of the entire collective consciousness. And that includes your little butt nut here. They told me to start in immediately. Let's see. Hell or high water. This little freakazoid will defend the indefensible because they can. This means your narcissist is not admitting that they are at fault. They say they never did a thing to you, collective, that was ever wrong or hurtful or cruel or vile. Well, some of it, yeah, but they didn't deliberately set out to railroad you and break your heart and treat you like dirt. Yes, they did. And now they add insult to injury with a fake apology and then a backhanded compliment just to keep you on your toes, of course. Of course they do. Oh, I know. I know, collective. Let me see here. Well, they will fight, they will justify, they will defend the indefensible because they can. And it's a shock to the system of the sensibilities that, they live in their own little world and expect you kicking and screaming to just go belly up, and you're just going to, and you're not. Now then. Now we're going to get into it, all of it. And if I can quickly ask you to leave a like on this video, if you haven't already. If you enjoy my channel, hit the subscribe. Ring that bell. Share the videos on my playlist. We're getting up there because I show up here every day. These are all timeless readings, no matter when you click on and view the entire video. Leave me a comment, or an emoji, because it all goes a very long way to support my work. And this will be a channeled message for you and for your highest good. I trust this message has found you at the most profound time. I really do appreciate and I hold gratitude for you. Thank you so very much for being in this moment shared, and as always, I love you so much. And I am so, so proud of you. Well, got an intuitive spark even going on with you. Even when you're thrown a curve by this person. And I will look at him. Plenty of spiders to eat. And flies. Plenty. The madman. Yeah. Now then. They get under your skin. Yeah, throwing darts at you metaphorically with that poison tongue clacking. Every tactic used on you is toxic. Toxic energy, brutality rears its ugly head. And this one is obsessed with you. And someone has found a way to contact you. I want you to please, this is for entertainment purposes, but I want you to use your discernment. Why don't we start there? Permission's not granted to link or to repost this video. This video is for educational and spiritual entertainment purposes only. Now then, because I do PSAs about bullying, this video does not refer to any specific person and should not refer to any specific person as having NPD or narcissistic traits, especially to support an allegation that the maker of this video believe or support a claim that a person is literally a narcissist or a bully or a butt nut. Enjoy. Yeah. Now then. That's all business. Yeah, this one. No, it's doing good. Crazy. Toys in the attic. He is crazy. Finally gone fishing. And he's trying the "you're the only one who can heal me" crap, Ola. Really trying desperately to get you. Now, there's no gender in tarot, sir. I'm gonna be talking to a man, and you're dealing with your trashy Jezebel, sir. Karmic is spinning out. Spiritual jail, and you hear that toxic one cell door slamming shut. But you go over here, you reinvented yourself. I'm so proud of you. They're completely insufferable. Oh, I know. It's stuck to my, here we go. It's stuck together. That's the wheel. You are at the top of the wheel. This is the fates, though, the 3 fates with the scissors. And they pull that little thread and cut the thread. Well, they're done for. They're done for. They're done for. Because this freakazoid is not at the top of the wheel. Not at the center, we know that. The elevator doesn't go all the way up to the top floor. This is for entertainment purposes. And this is all the bad intent, like I said, just because they can. Ooh, the magician reversed. And they're getting back. They're reaping what they sow. They definitely are. But you, on the other hand, this is resonating as a twin flame energy, but you could be a twin flame. But I'm going to say more like soulmates. Everything is in alignment. You keep into alignment. What on earth? That's not how you milk a cow. That's ridiculous. And I'm telling you, upside down, that's the 2 of Pentacles. Dum, da 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 dun dun dum. Dun da da dun dun dum. Da dum da dun da dun da dum. Yes. And and here we are, the Emperor reversed. Dracula. This is like them. What did you say to me, Holy Spirit? Romanesconia. Romanesconia in the fashion of the gypsy. It's got Jonathan Harker on a chain there, and a wolf in the background. It's great. Like little horned little bats. Those are. Ooh, that's just the bats. That's divine retribution. Some of you, if this is in your own skin, some of this. So far, all these cards, judgment. You could be doing your shadow work. In order to instill the change that you need. Change that you must undertake. because it feels really good to do it. This is you cutting the toxicity out from this numbnut. Hell or high water will defend the indefensible because they can. And yes, they do. They do this. They add insult to injury. They give you fake apologies. They never change the behavior. And you're not doing any of this anymore. They have a desire for fame and an enormous pride. Two-faced, distorted, karmic, masculine. You have obstacles that they keep throwing down gauntlets to you, and you overcome them. They're emotionally constipated, you're toxic people. I know some of you, you're never going to get that image out of your heads now, I know. This is for entertainment purposes only. Emotionally constipated finally express themselves, period. Well, maybe they'll get better at it, but it's like that one colon blow. That's funny, Holy Spirit. Now, miss you and your trashy man, the father of your child that you're not with because you have a real man. If you don't, then you're going to have, and that one's tied to your business, like a business partner. For some of you, not all of you. Your trashy ex, why don't we do it that way? Y'all, it could be your Jezebel too. So your trashy exes, you two, my divine masculine, you and your Jezebel, my divine feminines, you and your trashy man, distorts the karmic to go to you thinking that this is going to work, hell or high water. And will defend the indefensible because they can't even to that karmic. But I told you that. I've been telling you that since I got here. I'm a young channel. I've only been here for like 3 months. This protection, it preserves friendship and health. These vibrations are for charm. You're charm and you're delightful. That are intimate and appropriate love. Did you hear the part about it's intimate and appropriate love? Gee, even if that's just, we don't want love, Auntie. Well, then that's you in your own skin. Got it? You on the inside, you're protected. It's just you. You get friendships, you get health. You are charming, you are a delight. You get to be intimate and appropriate and love on all levels and joy shared with yourself. I told you yesterday in yesterday's video. Become your own best friend. Treat yourself. Take yourself out to dinner. Giggle and laugh. This is a vibration you carry. This health is attractive. It's self-care, protection. Hell yeah, you're serving yourself by knowing your worth and your value and keep reinforcing it, reminding yourself. Narcissist mocked by supply victim. This is the evil intent mode that I'm trying to warn you about. Got it? Oh, chicken. Taco, chicken tacos. Why are you showing me that? Because I won't eat beef tacos. Well, thank you for that, Holy Spirit. Sorry, I still have a head cold. Let me hydrate. Please forgive me. I had to take a sip. To be a yellow belly jerk face, I guess. You're tapping into your intuition. Well, some of you, not very many of you, just know to stay away, but there's a small, tiny bit of you in the collective. It's a collective reading. Being afraid of dealing with someone or something. Now, that could be someone that's close to you that you care about a lot, your child or your sibling or your parent or your mate. For good or bad, it's afraid of dealing with someone or something that's going on for good or bad, whatever reason. because it seems to be scattered and unfocused and a little panicky. That's with someone's, look, if that yellow strap's going up your own back, why sit there and worry and belabor something? Sit with it. So that you can release the tension around it. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Sometimes you have to do that with yourself, not just with the people around you. Set them straight. Your person is infuriating, frustrating. Keep trying to provoke a fight, hell or high water. Will defend the indefensible because they can. Especially it's so cold. So cold. I'm no refrigerator heaven. So cold. Refrigerator heaven. So your narcissist thinks that they won't snap. A little chum. Now the light workers use reason and the divine lights. We have to bring ourselves ever so near to the truth, especially being honest with ourselves. Feeling deceived or tricked into doing a favor, that's what they're also hell or high water there's another way they're going to try and go at you. Do me a favor, do something that you rarely do. Use your discernment well. Or they come to you gobsmacked and shaken and, want you, playing the victim. Somebody done them wrong. Unsettling experiences show promise and opportunities because you set a boundary and you shut them down. Because hell or high water, they're trying to trick you on one and more level than, on more than one level. Use your discernment. Honeysuckle clutters up the vine. Ooh, thank you, Holy Spirit. To me, that's I smell honeysuckle. That's money. Money. Oh, and you see how your restriction led to your liberation, though, with this person. You saw through hell or high water that they're up to something, and that they keep justifying and defending and doubling down and then start insulting, and then the backhand, it's not a compliment, a backhanded compliment. They tell you you're pretty in a way that makes it sound like you're being complimented, but no, they're implying, it's the way that little tail end of what they're saying, it's like the energy's all there. They're implying that you're not pretty, except for that one time because they gave you validation. Screw them, you validate yourself. Don't you get validation from toxic people. You'll hurt yourself, and you're choosing to hurt yourself. This is for entertainment and educational purposes only, but that was a joke, YouTube. You spread your wings, and you're tapping into your intuition, and then you go a long way. And there's a celebrate. Come on. Fresh held issues arise. This is something you're looking forward to. Power to rescue a love vibe. A sensual pick me up. Look, I know, get your minds out of the gutter. You know what? For some people, a sensual thing is to eat a crisp apple. Organic, of course. Yeah. I really appreciate you being with me in this moment. I want you to be open to receiving. On my channel, I want us to reciprocate. Because you're worthy of receiving. You're worthy of receiving anything that I have to share with you, because I have your best interest at heart. I'm pretty sure that you have mine. I love you, collective. Ooh, heal that sacral chakra. That's not all of you. I told you recently you were doing so well. Was it yesterday's? Day before yesterday's video. Yeah, you come in there dragging your behinds because you hadn't done it in a really long time. It was a bad habit where you just had to, something wild hair across your, you burning that candle at both ends to the point that you woke up feeling like crap. I know, I saw you between 3 and 4 in the morning. I do a meditation. And I go check on the entire collective consciousness, and you're like, I'm never going to do that again. Yeah, I used to do it all the time, and you hurt yourself. And then you started taking care of yourself, and we're getting all the rest to do what you're supposed to do. But this, it was only for 4 or 6 or maybe 12 hours, but it was enough. You hurt yours. You woke up, you thought you were fine, you woke up the next day, you thought, in my sleep, it's as if little elves snuck into my room wearing steel-toed boots, and all night long they were kicking the out of me. This morning, I could feel it. It wasn't sweet little elves in Doc Martens. It's called old age. It's called you did too much and you can feel like crap and be 26 years old. Got it? You went too far, collective. I'm so sorry. My angelic friend. I know I love you. 10 of Swords? Why are you showing me this? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Listen up. Revelations from sadness. It gives epiphanies in dreams. Gives you light bulb moments. That's what an epiphany is. Light bulb. Aha. Friendship and support. Assistance and aid. The marvelous God of unconditional love, right here on my channel, 5 Mirror Tarot, coming to you from the land of enchantment in Kirky. Spiritual posterity for you and your meditations. You are able to, you just crook your finger, You've leveled up so much it's almost an automatic pilot. You're so protected. It returns black magic to sender. Evil person finds a lesson. It protects you against evil. They come out of darkness using wisdom and enlightenment because it's God's light and it's His retribution and wrath. It's going to kick their behindies because He can. To clean up negative energy, this is God's light. That's spiritual posterity. Spiritual cleanser. Oh, and you are happy. You are so in the present moment. And you keep showing up for yourself. I'm so proud of you. And you allow doubt to be washed away now. You didn't used to do that. You take my breath away. Look, I have no breath. Quickness and clearness of thought. Strength and willpower and stability are your tools. And then there's the calculation in love. Even if that's just self-love to start with, you get into that and you're getting into doing that and you don't even notice, and here comes love comes to you. And you get to see what that experience is like. Because before, I know, we're humans, and according to Samuel Bachman, if you don't get your attachment style in alignment, you're just not meant to be. Go watch that man's videos. He saved my life. There is our first PSA where I'm promoting another creator on YouTube. Professor Samuel Vaknin, V-A-K-N-I-N. He's a professional, a licensed professional. Go buy his books. That man saved my life. Because he did. See there? This is a 27D Source Collective right here on my channel. If you've never been here before, welcome. And if you've been here before, I see you there. I know you only the only one, but woo, you are to God's glory to me. I know that. You better be only getting an eternal validation when you start out a channel on YouTube. No, I learned the first time around. It's like people are really shy. A lot of people don't even know the subscriptions are for free. So subscribe to my channel. Did you hear the part? The subscriptions are free. You need to share my videos and get your friends in on this. This is a 27D source. This is source, the 27 dimension, pure source energy on. Hello, my name is Kim, and welcome to my channel 5 Mirror Mirror Tarot. I am a channel on YouTube in search of a soul tribe. But right now I have a very, very, very cozy one. But I'm grateful. Because I am. Plus I know I'm an earth angel and they are watching me. I was told I have one job. Show up for myself every day and then make a video and upload it on YouTube. And so I do, because I am an earth angel and I only do what I am told to do. So I do not want to know that experience as if I don't do it. What are they going to do to me? Well, I bet it's something with going backwards and then I don't get to be an earth angel. How about we start there? So I am a channel on YouTube, a teeny, icy, brand spanking new one. So right now, I call upon the spirits of the South. Up there, see her? Up there with that broom. I call upon my, I'm part Native American. I call upon my grandmothers and my grandfathers of the South, which is manifestation. I ask them to bring us right now into the 27D, which is the 27 dimension, because we are a soul family. I just need, we need to raise the vibration here on the 3D on my channel now. We need to raise it to the 5D, because up there in the 5D and beyond, well, actually to the 27, I digress, is our soul family. Oh, they're there. And there is a bunch of them. But we are going to do this 27D thing because I figure we're energy workers. And if you're not going to hit the thumbs up and subscribe because you are shy, we're going to do it this way, and I will outsmart the algorithm. It shouldn't mess with me. My daddy was a computer genius, and he is up in heaven on my team. He's the spear of my spirit team is my daddy. Who worked for Sandia Labs in the computer department. He designed their computer and they wouldn't let him. This is true. They wouldn't let him retire. He watched all of his friends retire for like 11 years until finally he said, okay, I'm going to train someone to take over, but he was the only one that knew how to use it because he was that good. So, we're going to cheat the algorithm this way because we are energy workers. You weren't expecting this, were ya? So, pure source energy. I defy the algorithm anywhere. TikTok, YouTube, anywhere. I defy the algorithms to mess with me anymore. Right now, collective and the whole collective consciousness. I'm not just doing this for myself. I am not a selfish person. I'm doing this for every other brand new channel that's struggling right now, especially those that are in tarot land like I am. Yes. Uh-huh. I'm willing to create a ladder for them and pull them up with me. What do you say? So, here we go. I call upon my grandmothers and grandfathers of the South. We tap into pure source energy, and this is used to create everything. Well, we're going to create a soul tribe for 5 Mirror Tarot right about nowish. I call upon my grandmothers and grandfathers of the Western of Walter for emotions and to flow of energy. That we are receptive. We have our chakras in alignment. It is balance and harmony. I invite you in. Join in this magic with us on 5 Mirror Tarot this morning. Come on. I call upon my grandmothers and grandfathers of the earth. Welcome. Come join in with us. Help us build this magic, this cone of power, of pure love and pure light. Come on. Take blessings for yourself. I call upon my grandmothers and grandfathers of the wind. Come and join in with us to create this magic. This is compassion. This is complete holistic oneness. We are raising a cone of power on 5 Mirror Tarot for every human being, especially if you're a brand new creator on YouTube, because it's a little intimidating. You have to validate yourself. You have to show up for yourself, or you won't make it. So here, we're going to help all the creators, all the other ones too. We learned from them, the ones that are established. But we're just little tiny babies. They're already butterflies. We're caterpillars. We're still trying to forge the chrysalis. We need the chrysalis is the soul tribe. Akasha. Father Spirit, Father Sky. This is a fragment of source energy. Experience this reality yourself. It'll help you to understand things and to understand yourself, your true self, your most authentic self. You show up here. You show up for yourself, and then you come and spend time with me. This is a spiritual perseverance of love. This is, it's to ease the labor pain. We're trying to birth a soul tribe on YouTube. And I'm ready to communicate in a mature way right now. And that's what we're asking. Our heart chakras are open. And we have evidence that this thing works, what I'm doing right now. And I have a vision of a beautiful, wonderful, engaged soul family on 5 Mirror Tarot. It just takes a little time. We're right where we're supposed to be as far as I can see. And it's all right. I'm blessed because I have one person that shows up every day. Oh, you make me so damn happy. You have no idea. Now then, I know I tell you that, huh, all the time. You make me so damn happy. I have to start somewhere. It's better to consistently have one because that shows the algorithm's consistency if you're brand new. Topsy Turvette was the Fraud's oracle this morning. Between 3 and 4 in the morning, I do a meditation. I take notes, I compress them and reduce them down into an awesome sauce. And then I turn on the camera. And I have one job, is to show up every day as my most authentic self, like you do. and I have, I guess, 2 jobs, is I have to make a video every day. And you know, they start simple, and then as time goes, I can put meat on those bones. That would be the soul family. But the Topsy Turvette, in the Fraud. That's in the Fraud. That's the Fraud Fairies Oracle one. But I use both of them, actually. It asks you to look for a shift, to see things from a kind of a different point of view. Now your Renfield character there at the beginning of this, they can't. They're going through some karma, and you need to stay away from them for that reason, because the divine is trying very hard to keep you physically away from them, because if you toddle in there, wander in there, being as sweet as you are, they're trying really hard. That karma will splash on you, and they know it. That's how it works. Can't help, not my rules. So they want you to stay present. You're asked to let go of attachments to just your point of view. Okay. It's okay to ask for help from people that cannot, from your toxic people now. You're going to get hurt. I know some of them your family members, but still. You mustn't. That wouldn't be a good thing you do. You carve a new path. You start. You do that. And then you'll start to see things as they really are. And do not distract yourself. You know, old habits, the disease to please, quit it. Do not force yourself to see things as someone toxic or difficult or jaded, no matter how much you do not like them or you like them a lot, you know, because they're toxic. And they're your brother or something, got it? You can't really go no contact if it, well, you can, but that's a different video. Just because that toxic, difficult, jaded person thinks that you should see things only in their way, that's not reality based. So let's tap into that childlike energy. It is the flow of life. Let's make this beautiful channeled message reading where you and I just open it up. We've already done a whole lot, but let me get on the other side. We'll get to the other side over there now. So let's ease into it for the thrill of it. You let that tension go. You release all levels of tension to it. Shake it loose. Let it go. And let's prepare. Let's breathe into it. You know, go with the flow. Do not force anything into your world that I show to you. I want you to use your intuition. I want you to use your discernment. If you're going to make decisions, you use your discernment to make real life decisions. Use your intuition and your common sense. And then we keep the channeled messages the parts that resonate and let the rest that don't resonate. But you'll find on my channel, because I deal with bullying, which is why I put the disclaimer up at the beginning, because I'm dealing with the spirit of narcissism and bullying. Got it? And then your little perk is you come into my channel and you're getting blessed. You're getting an oracle tarot reading. You're getting all of these wonderful things that we do on this channel. So in 5 Mirror Mirror Tarot, our solution to toxicity is to use public service announcements to put bullies and the spirit of narcissism itself on notice. During these mornings' guided visualizations, this is a huge channeled message this morning. That it's all reduced down into an awesome sauce, a reduction sauce, and we share in the format conveyed to the viewer through a channeled message to educate. We cut up, we make jokes, we use puns, all hoping to entertain while magnetizing your soul while you're here with me to become your most authentic true self, to level up, to understand when you're going through ascension, which you are. You have made good decisions in the past, and everything came out okay. This is you, see? You won all the battles, and now you're going on to win the war. No one can steal these ascensions from you. No one can steal these blessings, these gifts, these talents. You leveling up. You know what it is you're supposed to be doing. And it's not your whole life dealing with stinky people. It's not your story. Your story is that it's not that you survived this or that you survived narcissism or DV or some kind of trauma. That's not your story. Your story is that you went inward and you did your shadow work. And you got yourself centered and your chakras in alignment so that you're receptive and you're attracting and magnetizing your soul and attracting in what it is you're supposed to be doing on this earth and not this crap. Not anymore. The divine has plans for you. The two swords are pointed up to the divine. While your feet are on the earth with all of that water around you, all that spiritual, just you on a little inner tube, floating in all of that spirituality, not taking action to do anything. You're very receptive. And then this is what embellishes your life. Your ability to go inward, and you don't worry about the past. You don't worry about the future because that'll stress you out. You're focusing on that one pentacle right there. You're focusing on that one is you to stay in alignment. You in the here and now. Magnetize your soul, and you're attracting to you what it is you need to create, because it's your life, so you can create the life that you need, not these fools, not these idiots. And you're willing. Look at you. That's you, and look how peaceful you are. Inner peace and harmony, grounded, balanced, centered, connected to the divine. See that light? Got your feet on the ground, but you're connected to the divine that you work for. This is your calling. And you're able to sustain it. Even in the face of adversity, you're able to sustain that calm, cool, collected 5D consciousness. I'm proud of you for that. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Let me get over here. Yeah. The candle keeps going out. So if it does, que sera, sera. I hope you're doing well. How are you doing? No, I mean it. You felt like crap. You're right, Auntie. It kicked my, mm-hmm. It kicked my behindy. Oh, you felt like crap the next day, though. You did get stuff done, yeah. But look at how much energy that you had to, go back to an old version of yourself is why it kicked your ass. It's like you went back and took a floppy disk and you came into the here and now and you like running yours on like a little fancy zip drive, like in that movie Lucy with Scarlett Johansson. You heard me. And you crashed your own computer, your own supercomputer. You tried to put a floppy disk, and it energetically, when it computer says no. That one. And okay. Are you ready? You want me to do it now? Okay. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I don't feel it. I don't have my little brace on, so I'm scared to do it. Because it'll hurt. No, I'll be brave. I still don't feel it. Where's the okay, I feel it. A poor man that oppresseth the poor. A poor man, someone who doesn't do life very well. Thank you, Holy Spirit. A narcissist, a poor man who is a narcissist or a bully, right? Who makes poor choices all the time, yet want to tell you how you should be doing and conducting your life. And if you don't do it, they punish you or bitch you out, right? A poor man that oppresseth the poor, that would be you. You're in the same boat with them, right? And say you live with your narcissist. It's like sweeping rain that leaveth no food, because it knocks all of the cherries or cherry blossoms off of the tree. Thank you, Holy Spirit. They that forsake the law, those would be the laws and doctrines of God, like here it's in the Bible. And they that forsake the law praise the wicked. And there's your narcissist again. Thank you that I told you, hell or high water. What did I say? Such as keep the law, contend with them. You follow the 10 Commandments. You also didn't miss. Evil men understand not judgment. We also had that judgment card up there, didn't we? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Because we did. Evil men understand not judgment. Oh, I'm not going to get karma. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in God's wrath. I don't believe I can be a little shit all I want to be, because I can. Evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord understand all things. We know. You're an earth angel and you said your prayers correct. You surrendered. You don't get vengeance. You go to Jesus and you better not pay him lip service. And you say, it's not my narcissist's business that I'm going to forgive them, because they'll say you never forgive them just to pick a fight with you. You do all the time because you don't carry that. You don't carry that crap with you. Because see, they're provoking you. But I digress. You don't pay lip service. You really have to forgive them, then forgive yourself. Got it? And then they'll patch you through to And then you want him to get revenge, and because you said your prayer is correct, that judgment card is a double-edged sword, which is the Ace of Swords, which is God's truth. You're an earth angel, and you say that prayer, and you do really surrender it over. Number one, you can't gloat. Or you're going to take on bad karma right then and there that you get to burn off when you're supposed to be doing what I showed you in that one card. What you're supposed to be doing in this incarnation, excuse me, and not this toxic crap anymore once you learn to a certain point. You're being judged to see if you're going to gloat. Don't gloat. Or right then and there, you make bad karma for yourself. Don't you do it. When you see that they're getting karma, because that's the deal, you will see them get. You'll see it. And you can't gloat, because you can't. And then you still have to stay away from them because they're getting karma, like I said earlier. They're being judged, but so are you. But if you're with the divine, you're fine. You shouldn't have anything to worry about. They do. That's what that means. We understand all things. Better is the poor that walketh in the uprightness, that's us, than he that is a narcissistic butt nut. He that is perverse in his ways. Through hell or high water, will defend the indefensible, because they can be cruel, they can be harmful, they can be vile, cruel. And now all of that they spewed onto you is coming back. It's their energy. It's coming back. It's theirs. It's coming back to them. So they're going to panic. This is what always happens. And then they come running to you, even though you're my friend now, or whatever he's pulling on you. You're Jezebel too, sir. He's perverse in his way, though he be rich. See? Thank you, Holy Spirit. I don't know. They wanted me to do it right then and there. So, Holy Spirit, I need for you to come and bring in clarity, and you need to come and join together with the two of us. What does the collective? What do you need to know, collective? We're off to a really good start. First, for the viewer, you must get comfortable as we begin. Right there. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Now, you each need to pull the Holy Spirit across to you, and now let it into your heart deeper still. You can feel how the Holy Spirit has raised its vibration, which is being elevated, so that we can create a strong connection to the divine. We praise the name of God as we begin our daily meditation using, first we just did the living word. We already did the Fraud. We're getting ready to do the tarot. And these are all blended together seamlessly. Enjoy. Now then, Holy Spirit is guiding us right now to secret, to esoteric knowledge the divine needs to share with everyone in the entire collective consciousness. And that includes your smarmy, toxic people, your difficult people. Could be your boss, could be a coworker, could be your regional manager. It could be your doctor, it could be your therapist, it could be your next door neighbor. It could be your best friend. It could be your mother or father or both. It could be a sibling, someone in your soul tribe, someone in your church if you go to church. or an organization. Got it? You got to work with these energies. It's a collective consciousness. And those stinkers are in the same collective consciousness with the rest of us. Why do I do these public service announcements about bullying? How do you think you got to be so enlightened? Because you've been growing your soul, and that's the only reason we're put on the earth, is to grow your soul. I know, so get busy living your life. I call upon the name of God, who's aligning our hearts to God's own heart. That feels good, yeah. This is being charged this morning so that every person on the earth in the collective consciousness who's psychically gifted, we're tapping in. Every human man, woman, and child who is extremely intuitive. This includes every human being on the earth, but especially those who've been bestowed with these special favors. We're energy workers. We give out blessings. Being bestowed to you this morning on 5 Mirror Mirror Tarot. I am more than just a tarot card reader. We do a lot here for the collective consciousness. And when you come here, you're doing a self-love practice. You're taking care of yourself by coming here. You have a place to belong. And this is a very safe place for you to be. Now then, we're bringing in prosperity this morning in order to cleanse the spirit of every person on the earth. Everyone who's here today, you are either here physically, or your higher self is here. You're here in spirit. I told you. Our soul family is in the 5D, and it takes a little time for it to get from the 5D to where they're going to be hitting the thumbs up then. They'll be subscribing. Wait until you see. But right now we're where we're supposed to be. Exactly where we're supposed to be. Got it? Every blessing I just described to you has come to you through the highest vibration of unconditional love. That would be the highest form of love is self-love. After that is unconditional, non-judgmental love. Got it? So, we do the self-love. You love yourself unconditionally on my channel 100%, warts and all. So you can actually claim and realize those same blessings. Well, you're going to claim them anyway this morning. And you move yourself forward in your own self-love induced healing processes on all levels. You're doing that. So what we are being asked this morning, thank you, Holy Spirit. What we're being asked to do is take a chance. Keep doing something differently to change the energies by changing them up. And we're eager to take on these blessings shared with us by Holy Spirit and granted to completion by Spirit. I ask you continue to help me grow this channel. Hit the like. Ring my bell. Ring my bell. Yeah. Don't you be afraid to subscribe to my channel. It doesn't cost you anything. And you should help us grow this awesome soul family. I love your feedback. Your opinion counts. I love you because you were gracious enough to be attracted to my channel, and you clicked on, and you keep coming back. Thank you. Thank you so much for being a loyal viewer. Now then, the objective here, so you are able to leave the tumultuous past with the toxic people in your life behind you. That one. You're doing it. The only one who can heal you is you. And so you've come to a safe place to do that. I'm very liberal in the time and space that you need to do whatever you need to do. This is really about breaking out of a degree of monotony and toxicity and bullying. So whatever pace feels good to you, I want you going with the flow, because this isn't about forcing something here. It's where you leave behind the narcissistically wired ones and all the things that they do through hell or high water, and will defend and justify cruelly the indefensible behavior of treating you like dirt. Right? They can never control you again. You get to the point where you won't allow what they say or do to affect you anymore. You get yourself to a point. You might not like what they're saying or doing, but it doesn't affect you anymore. You maintain your immune energy-wise. You repel it because you went inward, and in the face of adversity, you kept your heart chakra open, when in the past you used to slam it shut. Ring my bell. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. One ringy dingy dingy dingy. The notification bell. This is where we all embrace the 5D vibration. The springboard is your showing up for yourself, and you keep doing that. Then you show yourself unconditional, non-judgmental love. That's what we're doing right now. We raise, as a soul family, we raise our vibration to kiss the ceiling of God's universe. We visualize our prayers being answered. We are claiming our blessings of abundance. We will never reject God's plans or God's blessings meant for us to claim. It's what we do. We have fun. We do it every day. I'm here every day. I ask for Holy Spirit to assemble every angel, every ancestor assigned to every divine masculine, every divine feminine, each tarot reader, psychic, intuitive channeler, dream prophet, or God's dream interpreters, every budding psychic, every novice, every curious light worker, light being, or normal gifted person. I invite you in to enjoy this meditation being offered to you today. Now then. Which is what? For this morning's tarot enhanced channeled messages, because we're already eyeballs deep in this oracle and tarot coming together with the living word is the Holy Bible divination portion. We already did that. For this morning's tarot enhanced channeled messages, there are a lot of blessings to claim. We've already gone through a ton of them. And collective, I feel that this involves spiritual resonance. What we do on this channel is transmutation energy. We alchemize energy. That's the first thing I saw earlier this morning. And I'm so proud of you for showing up for yourself. You're doing a beautiful job, and you've been doing this for a really long time, and then you come here and you make magic with me. You spend time with me. So I'm tapped in, and this is a very efficient line of energy work that we use during this video's channeled messages today. Our soul family use an accurate spiritual cleansing frequency because we're energy workers, we're light workers, or light beings. And this is for energy workers and light workers, this channel. Tarot card read. That's why I say, y'all come in. This allows every viewer to be helped so that you release the negativity. You shake it off. And it's fun to shake it off, to release it, to remove it on your own. I want you to use your intuition. Is there anything that you're blocking? You know, check it out. Unblock it. You have the power. You've always had the power. Now you feel everything through discernment. So you remove any blockages in your chi that prevents you from having ease of life today. Energy-wise, you found a way to alchemize your own thoughts and mindsets. I'm so proud of you. You release the negative energy. You repel toxicity on all levels. You found a system for your own self in your own skin, a system of release. You eliminate levels of restriction to correct your spiritual core. I have to put it back. Now, here we go now. This is the Empress card. Right out of the chute. And we saw, you saw the Dracula, the Dracula card is the Emperor. That's the Emperor reversed. Doesn't like to be wrong, but sure is wrong most of the time. And you, I don't care what your gender is, you are the empath. The Empress card is you. And that means you're the empath. Okay, so that I can put this in context for you as we go on. Are you ready? You as the empath, this is your blessing that you're claiming right now. Thank you, Holy Spirit. You, the Empress, you're the Empress card collective. You're the empath. The empath can preserve her true self's capacity for genuine empathy through genuine compassion, because you're good at it. You're a delight. Young noticed how the transformation was permanent or absolute. And Young questioned if his patient, one of his patients, was still the same individual. Now the Empress's family, let's say that's your family, will notice this shift in you in a nanosecond. This is your new identity. This is who you're becoming. This new way of being. They do not like this version of you because hell or high water, this is how they siphoned off your energy and they leveled up in life and got to and messed up your power of manifestation your whole life. Not anymore. You're not having it. Energy-wise, they pull on your energy. They pull you off your square. They do that, steal your energy, and then they go win the lottery. They go do well and get a promotion where, I know, the nerve. Okay, now where the Empress card had once been the family's emotional anchor, got it? That's you. The Empress card established boundaries. This is now we're up in the here and now. You're not the person that they need you to be, the diseased to please person, and they need you to be that in the future. So they keep trying to remind you of what your place is being oppressed under their thumb because you've always been in the past, but you don't think about that anymore. You've turned loose of it. And the future, can they continue to keep doing stuff to you? No, because you won't allow it to affect you. Only works when it lands and they get their way with you, have their way with you, metaphorically, and it's not pretty. The Empress card established boundaries that seem inviolate where former toxic people bristled and accused you, collective, the empath, the Empress card, of growing cold as ice, and you're the distant one. No, you ruined it. No, you're the cold one. No, you're the difficult one. That's called projection. You are not any of those. You've never been. No, let us remind you that you're weak, that we dominate you, and you let us dominate. You let us hurt you. You let us insult you. No, you don't. Not anymore. They do not like this version of you in the here and now. But Jung sees something profound. The Empress card. I'm in the same collective with you. I'm an empath. I'm not above you. We're in the same soul family. Two of us. I told you it's a teeny icy cozy little soul tribe, but hey, you have to start somewhere, don't you worry. But Jung sees something profound. The Empress card has reached the ultimate stage of empathic development. That's where you are. You've leveled up to this point. Now, congratulations. It was something that Jung had theorized was that he had only theorized was even obtainable. He just thought maybe it could. Ooh, it was proven to him. Oh, yes. Jung observed the empaths. The eyes change. Yeah. They can't. They say you're cold because they use your eyes. Are they welling up? Are you knit eyebrows? Are they using just eye contact now because you won't give them supply? Then don't give them eye contact. You don't give them an inch. He observed the empath's eyes had changed. He said they hold depth I have never seen. And they can see that too. And that depth says, I'm shielding my energy and you will never feast on me again. It stops because I said so. I've always been in control and I forgot. And you did. You did. And it's because they snake fascinate you because they're good at being a narcissist or a bully. That was a joke. That's for entertainment purposes. Jung said, he wrote, it was as if she has stared into the abyss of human nature, Jung added, and she emerged not broken, but very wise. In her inner wisdom, a woman's inner wisdom. Jung fully understood, and a man can have that inner divine feminine feminine guile. You can too. That means you're wise, feminine guile in love. You're receptive and let things come to you and you don't force it to happen. And you're a man. If you like the energy on my channel, you really should join. He understood that narcissistic abuse creates what he termed the empathic crucible. He calls to mind a psychologically fueled pressure cooker. It's his analogy. That one of two things can happen in that pressure cooker. Either the Empress card either annihilates their own empathic gifts, they just piss them away, their sensitivities, they shut it down entirely, or it forces the empath to forge energy into something more refined and potent that you find you can gain mastery over, and it keeps moving you forward, and so you go do that. I know, I feel for you. I went through this process, he describes. I'm there. Some of you, I know, these are timeless readings. Some of you in the collective consciousness, like myself, you have already come through the other side of what I just described for you, what Jung described for you. Got it? I can't come on YouTube I have to be able to talk the talk, but I walk the walk. You can't just talk the talk. I walk the walk. I can't go no contact. The only thing that changed was me, and it had to change. They're not going to. So get it off your bucket list. Oh, I got it off my bucket list. That was a relief. Right now, I feel like I am no longer the same person I used to be in that disease to please crapola. I'm not imagining it. If you and I are walking a mile in each other's moccasins, collective, well, I'm not imagining it and you're not imagining it. Something inside of me has shifted quietly. I know something inside of you has shifted quietly. And it felt liberating. It felt personal, but in a good way. You took it personally, but in a good way. Perfectly and profoundly. The things that once excited me do not resonate. They kind of now feel distant. Well, once you level up to a point, you can revisit things and reset or respark certain things if they're healthy and don't throw you off balance. Or you replace those passions. These are your passions I'm talking about. The conversations that once lit me up like a Christmas tree. It'll drain you because you get to a point after narcissistic abuse that you can't handle low vibrational people because they can't raise their vibration. They have to pull you out of your grounded, balanced, centered, and connected voluntarily. Have to piss you off to the point, provoke you, make you mad enough that you snap and you come down to their level, and they're gonna win. They're gonna do something to you really horrible, and then tell you that no, you decided to lower you, and the little bastards are gonna be right. They got you there. So sometimes I cannot explain why, but Carl Jung believed that growth often begins as a quiet form of DEATH. On YouTube, we speak a magical language. So I'm experiencing the DEATH in the tarot is change. Change, inevitable change. You have to. You get to a point with certain things in life, it just has to change. Got it? But he called it the quiet DEATH. Becomes final today. Well, I'm experiencing that. I had to grieve all those versions of myself that I was before. And you go through all grief for something it's personal to you. This is Psalm 66:5. This is the one I did between 3 and 4 in the morning. Don't know why as long as I have been alive, I get up between 3 and 4 in the morning. It's a little kid, little baby, teenager, tween, didn't matter. Yeah, housefrau, mother, still didn't matter. I think it's a weird form of insomnia that I was born with. This is a hearkening, so listen. A call to witness and to acknowledge the awe-inspiring and fearsome power of Spirit and his interactions with mankind, like he does right now like he did, Holy Spirit did. We just did it. You watched me do it during the Living Word and the Holy Bible divination. They show me the verse, that's the Living Word. Then I read it to you and they tell me what that means. Not just what it means in the Bible that everyone knows, but what it means as a divination. Now then, which one? I call upon this angel to allow all of us who want to and will be able to become distinguished. Some of you in literature, you write screenplays, you write plays, you write poetry, you write music. Got it? I call upon this angel to thwart adversaries. If needed, this angel can protect against wild beasts. In parentheses, it says narcissists or bullies. Beasts, wild beasts. This angel protects and guides the autistic savant, the savants, right? And rules over professors and orations by professors or teachers. Or those would be autistic people that have the little professor's disease. Is it still called Asperger's? I don't think so. I think it's an form of autism spectrum. It's just on the spectrum. This angel watches over even spiritual teachers. Can call upon this angel freely and liberally and generously, like we're doing right now, to help you facilitate learning on all levels. Now then, as a light worker, or as an earth angel, as a divine child of God, as a non-believer, on my channel you can be being bullied and you're a non-believer, you don't believe in any damn thing at all. Or you're an atheist, so you really don't believe in God. Because you have free will. He doesn't mind, you know. You have free will. So we don't do spiritual arrogance on this channel. Everyone is welcome here if you're being bullied. To come in here and have fun with me and spend time with me. Learn how to magnetize your soul and get a reading. That you can enjoy. And blessings. And we have fun here. We play. The vibration for this morning's visualization. That's what I saw between 3 and 4 this morning. We as a soul tribe in the 5D coming into the 3 dimension. I told you that a minute ago. We come together in prayer circles. We come together for the living word. We do a meditation. We do the Holy Bible divination. We tap into the angelic realm. We get out the 2 Frau decks. We get out the virtue decks. We weave a wonderful tapestry of energies that are beautiful. We explore never-ending circles of unconditional, non-judgmental love, which is extended to every last human being in the entire collective. No person was left out in the cold, especially a non-believer or an atheist is not going to be left out in the cold. You are welcome here. You have a safe place to be here. Holy Spirit, we embrace the blessings being dispersed to us right now. You come to experience what we are doing in communication, and not just in our mundane present day or physical world, but with our spirit guides, our spiritual teams who protect or defend us, our angels, our guardian angels, but also the devoted wisdom of the Holy Spirit is in there too. The angels and ancestors are engaging, and they will help you all with the children who will come. Yeah, it's going to say, some of you going to have a baby. Congratulations. Rest of you, no, I don't want a baby. It's a passion in your life. It's a hobby. It's a project. It's an investment in finances for the rest of you. Got it? This is a collective. Switch those energies around so you get more out of it. The angels and ancestors are engaging. You've crossed over. You're working for the divine. The divine looks down on us, and we understand all the exciting discoveries that we can share to amplify our individual spiritual growth right now. Now then, King of Wands, through hell or high water, they become toxically agitated, see themselves as a hero. A hero. What you're about to hear is the true story of this particular fairy tale premise and how it mirrors narcissism. This is the valiant little tailor. The truth behind every fairy tale, finally a tale of narcissism, where of course the tale will be softened and clarified using the tarot. This video tells the story of a tailor who, after famously killing 7 flies with one blow, made it sound like he killed 7 giants with one blow of his sword. Oh, a dragon. Not dragon, I guess it would be a giant. Jack the Giant. Unaliver. Right? He makes a belt proclaiming his feat. A belt. And he sets out claiming more fortune, using his wit and his intelligence. He outsmarts 2 giants, defeats a monster, and eventually was given the hand of a princess. The King of Wands reversed. Now your toxic fool sees himself as a hero, I kid you not. Through hell or high water, will defend the most indefensible, cruel, treated you like dirt over and over and ghosted you, never came and explained. You waited for a while till you healed enough that you didn't want an apology. You didn't need one. You didn't want to know it. It was moot. The valiant little tailor was not just a victim of an evil king. Now, this is about a cunning tailor who tricks many, many gullible giants and one ruthless king. That king's a narcissist. The valiant little tailor was a pawn in a political game. 2 of Cups reversed. Your intuition says that they're a karmic soulmate. You all have see the handwriting on the wall, sir. Your Jezebel's not meant to be. And you, miss, no, you're not meant to be with that trashy man you did have a child with. You're meant to be with the new one that you're with now. Got it? That little tailor, this was leading him to winning wealth and power, into betraying the bollocksing, ruthless king, into believing these multiple feats of strength and bravery, but they were lies. Well, yes, the valiant little tailor is a bit of a bully. He bullies every last one of these characters, which makes it a wonderful segue for my program. The evil king is evil, but not the fairy tale kind of evil. So the King of Cups, that same, but I'm a hero. That hero of yours is a 0. You are not meant to be with these losers. And they're not showing you or anybody any respect. This is how you know that you've made the right decision, and you did. Now, the evil king didn't use spells. He was just a jerk. He was supposed to eat some home-crafted jam, but 7 little flies, bzz, flies, like the 7 flies on the Renfeld card, the beginning. So he unalives 7 flies with one blow of his hand. So he fashions a handcrafted belt that is relief on leather, and it says 7 at one blow. So the king is tacky. He didn't do spells, but he used poison and avarice and giants and unicorns and blackmail and gaslighting and fear and stinky, stinky, stinky fear to get his way. So he thought, but no, he was being duped by a bigger narcissist, and that would be the brave little, valiant little tailor. So he goes out into the world as a soldier of fortune. The tailor meets a giant who assumes that the 7 at one blows refers to 7 men. And when the giant squeezes water from a stone, we know he wasn't too smart, that giant. 9 of Swords for you. You aspire for something solid. It has something to do with love, so you go over there and you do that. You stay away from them. They're cray-cray. They're on the crazy train. But what he does is he squeezes whey out of a piece of cheese. These people want too bright. They're not the brightest hammer in the sack of hammers. The tailor squeezes milk or whey from table cheese. And the evil king is a narcissist, so he sees the valiant little tailor as a threat. Now, some fairy tales, the protagonist might never get justice or true love even, but this one did. The giant throws a rock into the air, and eventually it lands. Okay, 10 of Cups reversed. This is what you're through hell or high water. The toxic is seen as being out of touch. He was in a straight jacket in the first card, eating spiders and flies. Yum. He does one-upmanship. He tosses a bird into the air and it flies away. So it fools the giant because the giant, there is nothing up here. Now the evil king and the valiant little tailor are apt to be, both of them, crushed by greed. Is the moral lesson. One or both. Who's it going to be? The giant asks him for help to help him carry a tree. So he's taking directions with the giant to carry this trunk, and pressed the giant. Yeah, I know. That poor giant. Hey, we're like the Looney Tunes. Which way did he go? Gee, boss. Shut up. We're carrying this tree trunk. So, this fairy tale tells you that the valiant little tailor, the empath, he's the empath, got it? He's the Empress card, just like you. So this means that the valiant little tailor legend is still able to grow. This impressed that poor giant to bring him to his home. During the night, the giant attempts to unalive the little tailor. So he carries the tree. She carries the branches. Instead of the tailor climbs on so that the giant carries him as well. I told you that giant's lights are on, but nobody's home. But seems like the tailor is supporting the branches, so he's taking advantage of that poor hell or high water. That little tailor is defending the indefensible because he can. He's getting away with all of this. The valiant little tailor's cursed. That tailor found his bed was too small. He crushed the bed that he had slept in the corner. Upon returning and seeing the tailor was still alive, oh, I see. He took him home. You're gonna sleep in this. You're gonna sleep in this bed over here in the corner, and I'll wait till you fall asleep, and then I'm gonna crush your little head. I'm gonna crush your little head. And so he smashed the bed, and then he comes back in and sees Taylor is still alive, and the other giants flee in fear of this small man. Now the evil king is a tyrant. And he's greedy, and he's cunning, and he's cruel. So the king wants the tailor in his royal service. I need you to kill some stuff, some unalive, excuse me, metaphorically, some stuff. The toxic fool's trying to force you to feel ignored by their toxic self. That would be, they're giving you the silent treatment. Let them. You go over there and you just do something else with your time. You want a normal relationship with a non-toxic lover. Next time around over there. Now, he stands by a tree. Here we go with the tree. And taunts this poor unicorn. And then he pisses off the unicorn. The unicorn charges at the little brave little tailor, and he steps to the side and drives the unicorn's horn into the tree trunk. So he's trapped that poor animal. I told you he was a jerk. Brave little king sends him to another feat. Oh, I see. It's another one. The toxic, your toxic are being outed and discovered, and they're having a very hard time. Honesty fuels exposure. Secrets revealed. Truth that they've been covering something up. Crimes or sins. This is a tarot reading now. You think you know the story of the valiant little tailor? Well, he was sleep talking, and his wife hears that he's not a noble man. See, the king married him off to his bitch daughter. So the king means to unalive that lion little tailor. But the truth is far older, and according to Carl Jung, much darker. While the king's servants are outside the door, the tailor pretends to be asleep, and he talks in his sleep. Well, your fool that was in the straitjacket at the beginning, right? Stay away from them, and then you be kind and considerate to your own self by doing that. Now, this character's fate was far too disturbing for regular fairy tales. So, the tailor threatens to box a servant's ears, or I will hit you across your ears with a yardstick. Ouch. I have, unalived 7 with one blow of my hand. I have unalived 2 giants. I led away a unicorn. I captured a wild boar and barbecued it and invited the neighbors in. And I'm supposed to be afraid of those who are standing just outside my bedroom door. Terrified, the king's servants leave. And then the king does not try to assassinate the tailor, because he figures again. So the tailor lives out his days as a king in his own right, because in my story, the king dropped DED from fright, because he believed the stories that he was a mighty, mighty bad a bad one. This isn't just a fairy tale, it's a warning. For you to become and remain your own best friend, emphatically embrace who you really are. You do anyway. You must keep showing up for yourself, collective. It's fun. And I'm happy to share how beautiful that is, me getting to tell you this. And I get to come back and do this again tomorrow. But you become your own best friend. I'm telling you, embrace yourself, warts and all, shamelessly. Love on yourself unconditionally. What does the divine need to share? Strength reversed. What's the first pack? Strength reversed. Here we go. Strength reversed. What does the divine need to share? They are cold and they are cruel. Strength reversed. And they will use brute strength on all levels in order to get their way. They do not want to be wrong. It's the best time to buy things that will be appropriate in value. Don't go overboard. Something you really need. Or anything that you feel is a good buy. Evil-minded breadcrumb and pleasure seeker betrays angel's true love. I told you, hell or high water will. They're trying to get back in your. You don't want they're strangers to you now. You've outgrown them. You do not want these to become strangers in your bed. Don't do it. I can't tell you what to do. You're starting a new business venture, and you know it's going to be a financial success because you do. And some of you, collective, you get an unexpected windfall. And some of you will receive something of value for free. You know, someone give you a car or something. Your toxic had a weak plan. You're not going back. Queen of Pentacles, you're not. Either way this goes, I feel things are getting serious with a new love, new person, place, or thing you're pursuing, a passion. But I think it starts with, if you have another person or not, self-love practice. Hold on now. I know. You open this portal. That's the Four of Wands. Here's the Emperor right side up. This is the one. This is the true Emperor that wants to be with you. They're fond of you. They're distressed. The toxic, they're distressed. Knight of Wands. Shape-shifting change. Haven't changed. The Moon. Lunacy. Delusion. Knight of Coins. They want you to be their anchor. It's not your responsibility anymore. You go on and do what your intuition is guiding you to go do what you're supposed to be doing. They refuse to tear out. You tore out the toxicity. That was them. Eight of Coins. Yeah, you're working on what you're working on. You need to be doing that. Nine of Cups, wishes and desires. Two of Cups, partner and nexus. King of Coins, dedicated and adamant person. Go do that. You go and you do that. This one and this one. Unexpected labor that you're asked to perform. This could be a passion or a hobby. You could do something that you simply enjoy or love doing anyway. Naturally, and all of a sudden someone's willing to pay you money. Now you won't earn a ton, like a gajillion dollars, but it'll be a tidy little. It's from these three passionate ventures, but you will have a great time personally. Lover's card. Like I'm saying, your toxic exes are a bad match. You know what I'm telling you is true. You know it. You know it. Be honest with yourself. It's okay to say it out loud. You bring closure to it. Because you do. Strife. You bring closure to it. strife, you bring closure to it. Then we got the Prince of Swords. It's spying on you, having others spy on you, gang stalkers, flying monkeys. You're getting a lot of messages as you're supposed to be paying attention to those. And not this person. There it is again, Eight of Pentacles again. This is what you're supposed to be doing. You level up. Queen of Pentacles, you keep everything in order. They don't get victory with you. Hell and high water, my Aunt Phoebe's. They only want to run interference. That's all they want to do. And keep going. And you're not. You moved on. You're not doing it. It's a challenge for you because you've gotten used to all of this gunk. Now you're going to have to get used to walking away from. Look at all that mountain of gunk that you walked away from. It's not your responsibility. Your responsibility is to fill your cup to overflowing by being who you are and showing up for yourself every day and magnetize your soul and attract into you what it is you desire your life to be. It's your life. It's your life to create over the next 2 weeks ahead. Students who work over the summer, some of the time they'll have to wait before receiving their entire total wages. So it's something like that. I don't really know what I'm looking at, but you did the work, something had to do, and then you'll receive that money. Petty, toxic creeps get karma now. 3 of Pentacles reversed. Do not despair. Do not get panicky. Please patiently wait the situation out. It's coming. Page of Wands, you get more good news for finances. 4 of Pentacles, you gain money. Tower, you say a prayer of gratitude. The Thief, through hell or high water, going to try and hurt you. Collective of Pixies, there's our soul family. They hurt. Thank you. They hurt us. You're the Queen of Cups. You have the best love in the whole wide world. And then you're the Nine of Cups. You opened a portal. You opened a portal. This is the Hanged Man, where everything just fits into place, nothing forced. This is the Ace of Discs. That's a true love offer from an elfin knight. Elfin knight. Grounded love coming your way, even if it's in your own skin and it's you doing it. Here's the DEATH and rebirth. I know. Your guiding star will bring you to your best goal. Success flows through and to you. Toxic person's not the brightest bulb in the chandelier. Suffer temporary blindness. That's their third eye. For entertainment purposes. This is a tarot reading. And they will force an issue and will create or make a series of unfortunate choices and try to drag you into it. Don't you do it. And other serious mistakes and try to drag you into those. Don't you do it. The Queen of Pentacles is you. Life honors you and lets you be a happy camper. Devil card. Right. Devil card reversed. Able to look at. You know the difference between with this new person that love coming to you sure feels good than when you try to force it or you pick it or make it happen all the time, having to control. Nope. Princess of Swords. Mature communicators. Oh, the little fairies kissing you. The kiss by the pixies. Oh, and here you are as the Magician. I love this card. This is you. Look at what you're doing. Just by showing up for yourself. I'm so proud of you. And you're real strong about it. Little lamb, then that strength cards. That's you. That's you. Self-love practices. That's you. That's you. truly loving yourself and loving showing up for yourself. Uh-oh. Toxic person crashed out, burned out, control freaked out. I feel you have accomplished something in your life. Ace of Cups. I'm seeing a wide cross-section of talents. You're the star. You can be an artist. You can be a writer. Prince of Disc. You've been doing whatever this is since you were young, so you're good at it. Seven of Wands reversed. Use caution. These people are twitchy, I'm telling you. Anyone who has a dream or an ambition, you need to go for it. Ecstasis card, that's your energy. They're saying go for it. You get noticed for not only your effort to keep showing up for yourself, but also your influence over the heavenly bodies. That is them giving you a false apology. Ten of Cups. They will make your wishes and dreams come true in the place of hope. You know they fell on the floor. Completion. Your guiding star will bring you swiftly to your goal. Your complete ambitions are graciously being realized. Peace. Peace. Two of Swords. The hidden one. You're inspired by your angels and ancestors, telling you not to give up on your dreams. The fairy of growth, and the stars will guide you to your destination so that you're inspired to pursue your goals. Five of Cups. You're not crying over spilled milk. These other two cups are there for you. Twin flame energy, if it's just you and your skin, if you are a really high octane soulmate or are a twin flame, that's a nod to you. And if you do so, you will attain these goals in your lifetime. In the place of hope, what do those around collective think of collective? Oh, you get success in dealings. You're not defeated. As the Five of Swords, reverse, not defeated. It's in the stars. The divine orchestration is remarkable. All of this is working for you. That's the Ten of Coins. You succeed. Every day matters in your life. Prudence. Whatever you are pursuing, you meet with success. In spite of the Queen of Shadows. It could be that your goals are becoming tangible. It's a reality. Or this means fulfilling a chapter in life that will ultimately leave you achieving your goal. Page of Swords. Hell or high water. And the toxic little butt nut. Spying, searching, espionage, secrecy, obsession, preoccupied with being all up in your business. Captive man, that's him all stuck in his head. Just stuck in his own, trying to force you in there with him. Heart's desire. You have someone twitchy in your life, and they keep not learning, but they keep repeating the same problems. Do not be swayed or get hoodwinked. Temporary blindness could cause you to make a series of mistakes. Don't fall for whatever they're telling you. From lies to misinformation or assumptions. Someone keeps navigating the ship into a sandbar and then gets to spend time getting back to the original course. This is not too bad, but it means that you are you're forewarned. Unpleasantness, usually because of their errors, they pull you into it. That's this. It's futile. You know better than to go back. Peter Pan, he's got the Peter Pan syndrome. He's not going to commit or grow up. Not emotionally available. You're returning to who you really truly are, and you're happy about it. You've come full circle, and you're starting a brand new cycle that's more like it. Perhaps it rings true, temporary blindness for you or for this person. This can refer to states of anger or jealousy or fear, or anything that causes you to become self-absorbed and unaware of people and circumstances around you because they get you so... The mistakes that result are not major ones. Silly crap like locking the keys in the car, going to the wrong address, some other piddly mistake that's not much magnitude. Happiness. Happiness, the power of love, power. I'm the green man. I was on a hill one day, watching all the winter gray. There I met the strangest man. He said, call me a fool, that's what I am. But I've got magic, I can bring flowers that make the birds all sing. I bring the life back to the land, I'm the green man. Well now, I want to thank you for creating a magical space with me today, but you know what? With that, I'm just going to totally just leave it there. And I don't think anything else needs to be said. I release my grandmothers and grandfathers, and I thank you for coming in and helping me on 5 Mirror Tarot this morning. I want you all to take blessings for yourself, and I wish you hail and farewell. Hail and farewell. Hail and farewell, collective. You got there, and you have a really great day.